Alright boys, on today's episode of Games We Love, it's Alex Kidd in Miracle World for the Sega Master System. This was an instant classic adventure game. Now to begin, these days if you want to order something, you go online, you go on eBay or even Craigslist to see the funny lists there. Or how about Kijiji? Anything you want online, you go to these websites, you can get what you want. But back in the day, in the 90s and 80s, we didn't have that luxury to do that. We had these magazines where they would offer at the end of the magazine to order certain things. Being from Woodstock, Ontario, Canada, guys, we didn't have many places that sold games, especially back then, especially Sega games. But thanks to Electronic Games, as you see there, the catalog magazine there, you were able to order things and they would mail you your games in the mail, guys, and they had games that weren't sold at a place called Zeller's that was in the town there, but it was thanks to this Electronic Games magazine that I ordered Alex Kidd in Miracle World, and I'm here to share it with you today. This video, guys, is dedicated to my good buddy Tuna, and he's a great buddy. We call him Tuna, as you see the different types of tuna here. Me and him, every time I come out with a video, we're always discussing the good things and the bad things about it. And we were talking about Alex Kidd in Miracle World, and it was something that Tuna used to love playing as a kid. And I said, you know what, in order to give back to this wonderful individual, I decided to make this video. So, Andy, brother, this is for you, brother. I know I doubled up on the brother there. I tripled up right now. But I want to say this is for you and enjoy the video, Big Cat. Here we go, guys. Alex Kidd in Miracle World, as you see here. I love this guy. This game was so awesome as he had that one little punching glove that he would go around. And the key is, when you're going around, make sure you get all the money. As you see me blitzing through here, looking for cash. You know, that's how life is, you know, that's all we do. We work for paycheck to paycheck. This game set the standard for us very young that, you know what, when you play a game, you got to make sure that you get your cash. I'm not going to get into finances right now, guys, because we are looking at Alex Kidd in Miracle World for the Sega Master System. Now, as you keep on going, you can go to a shop where you can buy certain things. I'm going to buy the motorcycle right here, guys, because this motorcycle gives you that speed and mobility. It kind of is like a throwback between, remember Wonder Boy, where you can get your little skateboard there, and then you go around and you're able to have a lot of agility to go through everything. But once you're hit one time, that 200 bucks that you spent, you lose it. As you see right there, I hit the little cherries there, and I lost it. After every single round, guys, you remember rock, paper, scissors. As you see here, you have to face off in a best 2 out of 3 falls against this guy. And you get to pick between rock, paper, and scissors. And if you win, you move on. If you lose, guys, then you know what, you got to go back and you got to do it again. It's best 2 out of 3. You see me thinking about my strategy, and you go 1, 2, 3, and bam, scissors beat the paper, and you're moving on. Also, look at this, guys. You saw that real quick. You can also get a little speedboat there. But as I got hit, you know, you go off. You can also get a little helicopter too, as I'm motoring here, guys. You get your little helicopter and you're able to float around. Kind of like, you know what I love about this game? It's a cross between like Super Mario. Remember Super Mario 3 where you got the cape there and you could float around? This is kind of like the same thing, but you don't have to do the left, right to keep Mario hovering over in the air. I love this. Look at this little guy. You see him pedaling there, but again I got hit, and then you're back to the boring Alex Kidd. Here we go again. Another rock, paper, scissors, but I'm like, you know what? I don't need to show you this. Let's just move on, guys. As you move on, you do have a lot of free-flowing, free-falling action, but you know what? You don't die if you fall. This guy can take a fall like a cat. You know, any cat that you see that falls off a tree, you know they always land on their feet, guys. They don't land on their head. Kind of like us. Well, opposite to us. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about this game. You also have little dungeon stages here. And as you keep on moving forward, and you're trying to get through without getting hit. Alex Kidd, once you're hit one time, guys, you're down. So you got to make sure you're very, very, very careful as you're moving forward. You know, you also have to understand about Alex Kidd's mobility as far as him as an individual. He can jump far, and the one thing I love about Alex Kidd is that he can hover when he jumps, which is awesome. Here we go again. Another rock, paper, scissors, you know, going on here. And it's funny because, you know, in games these days, you know, you have a lot of violence. And I know I'm not going to get into the politics of violence in video games, but in this game, it's more of little violence as far as punching, and that's it. But I love how they settle the score with little games like that. As you get your little token here, you move up. Again, the little princess. Come see here. Thank you, Alex. Your mother's well and in good hands. Please save the... Whoa, I couldn't even read it that fast, guys. I'm getting old. But you move on, you move forward, and here we go. And once again, back then, the violence wasn't as bad. I kind of feel sorry for the kids nowadays because the violent games are too much. But Alex Kidd in Miracle World was a wonderful game. As you have to do a little combination here, as I just learned this not too long ago. In order to get what you're seeking to get here, to get the crown, you got to do a little combo action, as I did right there. If you need that combo action, you go back and you check that out. But the game is done. It is a difficult game, but if you get a hang of it, just like anything, like riding a bike, you know, like driving a car, what else? Like dealing with a girlfriend, like dealing with a wife, dealing with a husband, dealing with kids. Practice makes perfect, and you just gotta weather the storm. Don't tell that to your girlfriend, guys, because you know they're gonna come and send me hate mail. But anyway, I feel like I'm sidetracking all the time, guys. But once again, Alex Kidd in Miracle World, a wonderful adventure game. I think, personally, it set the tone to all of the awesome adventure games like Super Mario World, Sonic the Hedgehog, and even the other ones like, you know, when Shinobi went on the Genesis and Streets of Rage and all those Double Dragon, all the fun games like that. But once again, Alex Kidd in Miracle World, they ended up going in, you know, Alex Kidd in Miracle World didn't stop there. They came out with other Alex Kidds, and even the one thing that I loved, even after this one, I ordered Alex Kidd in Shinobi Land. And that game was just a trip because I just finished playing Shinobi. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, guys. Tuna, again, this is dedicated to my big cat Tuna. He's an awesome hockey player. I'm not going to make a video about him. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. Once again, you send me an email. It's a good chance I'm going to review the game that you sent me. The only way I won't review the game is if I can't find the game, brother. But I'm here to review it because you know what, big dog? This review, this channel is for you.